Hi, I'm Eleanor with more searing previews of the soap week ahead. Never has a bad egg been quite so clearly rotten as Dr. Yusuf, but Zainab just can't see it, even when he says he meant to start the fire that scarred her. Yusuf is forced into the confession by daughter Afia, who says she'll put Zainab in the picture even if he won't, so he fesses up, blaming his dad. Bizarrely, Zainab buys this and says she still wants to marry him tomorrow. Denise is shocked when she hears and tells Masood he must stop his ex leaving for Pakistan. He's unaware she intends to take their baby son too. Next day, the imam arrives for the wedding and it all seems about to go ahead until Denise bursts in and begs her to walk away from Dr. Evil. But will she? Phil gets a text demanding £2,000, which he thinks rules out Jack or any of the Mitchells. But he's still anxious, so he and Billy bury some hot property. Phil drops off the cash and watches as a hooded kid picks it up. Ben catches the hoodie and finds it's Liam, who's forced to reveal Lola is the culprit. Phil is furious and shakes pregnant Lola, who falls and hits her head and is rushed to hospital. Is she really the stalker? Shirley doubts it after Phil trashes Billy's flat but can't find the file. Next, we're in Weatherfield. The first anniversary of the tram crash is approaching and Peter's struggling with the memories. Both he and Carla admit they want a drink. Peter visits his sponsor Jono in hospital after a relapse, which should be a deterrent, but when Leanne learns she'll never conceive, his desire is tested. He heads to an AA meeting where he sees Carla, then learns Jono has died. He runs out of the meeting and heads home, reaching for a bottle of vodka. Peter tries to man up for the memorial service, but Leanne can't cope with it. Carla supports him, but he's angry with Leanne for suddenly disappearing. He goes to Dev's for more vodka as Carla pleads with him to fight his demons, then tells him he needs to be with his wife. Peter, however, realises Carla's the only woman he needs to be with, and it's not the drink talking. Meanwhile, Lloyd is grateful to Stella for helping him sort out his accounts in time for the audit, then helps her out of a pickle at the Rovers. But he mistakes her gratitude for something else and moves in for a snog. Stella's not receptive, and Carl's likely to be even less impressed. Finally, we drop into Emmerdale. The police have a tough job on their hands when Kane Dingle winds up in intensive care after he's attacked by a mystery assailant. Who could it be? Let's list those with the means and motive. Amy's upset when he viciously warns her not to reveal his role in her baby to Debbie. Zach is ashamed of his son, and when he tries to talk to him about the baby, Kane hurls a spanner at him. Number one enemy Jay calls the cops after Kane threatens his parents, but he's quickly released through lack of evidence. Charity's devastated when Jay splits up with her to protect his family, and when Kane tells her he loves her, she's sickened. Even Debbie wants rid of him. So when the village's most hated man tries to buy a drink in the Woolpack, Chaz refuses him service and he exits, insulting them one by one. Outside, he's suddenly felled by a metal object, beaten to a pulp and left near dead. But who done it? Well, he has a list of enemies longer than witnesses at the Leveson inquiry. Adam sees blood on John's hand, Moira appears shaken, Charity is agitated and Cameron finds Jay next to Kane's body. When the police investigate, both Charity and Jay are arrested for attempted murder. But something tells me that's too simple.